Hello everybody and welcome to another X-Plane video. Today we're back in the Hotstart Challenger. I'm doing a short flight to Teterboro Airport from Petersburg, Virginia. Correct. This is where I ended up with this plane last time I flew it. So yeah, we're in America today. A bit of a change from flying in Europe. Oh,
Hello, Captain. It's Jenny from Hotstart Flight
passengers
Support.
are here. We're not
Your
quite ready
passengers have
to board
arrived.
them right
Shall I
now.
have them brought to the plane?
Just
Understood.
leave them.
Just call me when you're ready to receive them. Anything
So
else?
the flight plan here is been
Always a
uplinked.
pleasure. Take care.
So all we need to do is fill out the performance. We're also taking on fuel right now. So,
Refueling is complete, Captain.
oh yeah, the
Do you need
refueling's
anything
done.
else?
Let's make sure we have enough here. We might need a touch more, or the sensor is behind. I'm gonna cheat. And cross-feeding. Stop that. Might actually have a... Yeah, we have a fuel imbalance in the right tank now. So... £5,231 on board, which is... Yeah, alright. Going on fuel.
Okay, just one quick signature on here, and here's a copy for your records. Have a nice day.
Initialize the weights. We're gonna have 9 passengers today. 122 kilograms of cargo, which is 168. Cruise is gonna be 3470. That's already filled. Populate our winds here. We're gonna have about 1,300 to 1,400 pounds of reserve fuel. Hopefully we don't need that. I haven't looked at the weather in New York yet. Alright, so look at route. Pretty simple. 2 waypoints, and we fly the star into Teterboro. We'll put the approach in when we're en route. But yeah, the FMS is set, so we're gonna activate this. Alright, so at this point we can call the passengers while we do the rest of the pre-flight.
Hotstart Flight Support. Jenny speaking. How can we help? Understood. They'll be there in a couple of minutes. Anything else? Always a pleasure. Take
So
care.
first thing we'll do, power on 3A. Parking brake is set. I don't know why we have the GPU here today. It's a little awkward. is up. Have the AC utility. So let's make sure the lighting here is on, even though it is daytime, doesn't really matter. All right, yep. So let's take a look at the weather. We have 5 miles of visibility going to Teterboro, so we can probably expect that to be better or worse. Keep an eye on that when we're. Altimeter is 902 here. And the winds are calm. Alright, so that's all we need. Getting runway 5 for departure. The cross feed going. Alright, yeah, let's stop that. The overhead. Everything looks good here. Lights can go on. We'll push in trims. We'll do stab trims first. Gone. Passengers are getting on board. Arm nose wheel steering. Alright, at this point we can take a look at our checklists. Are way up in here somewhere. This is a very old X.12 installation. There's a lot going. Trying to find X Aviation. We are. Alright.
Hello, Captain. Hope you are doing well today. Great. There's nobody else coming along today, so as far as we're concerned, we're all good to go.
Alright, compartment checklist. Let's just skim through this. On, APU's on. They're on. That's good. That's good. Reversers. We'll get to that in a second. Alright, so all we need to do is shut the door, get our takeoff data, just review the departure. Let's get out of here. So yeah, no winds here. Low temperature. 24 degrees. 902. Let's get our CG. So there's, in the real aircraft, there's no real way to find out what this is. You can do some calculations and get it, but we're just going to cheat and use the payload menu. 25.5%. Rounds up. Alright, everything's good here. Quickly pull up the charts for the airport. So let's arm initial altitude to about 10,000. I don't know why the charts are broken. Let's try on this one. Appears on the screen this time, huh? It's interesting. Yeah, departing runway 5, we'll just taxi out. Departure chart we should look at. No. Okay. So yeah, let's get started here. Oh. Go. The announcement started.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we may please have your attention.
Let's just make sure our speeds are.
Welcome you aboard this Challenger 650 for your flight today.
It's not which they are. It's
To review the safety features of this Challenger 650
that for sanity.
aircraft.
Right, doors closed.
Airways regulations require passengers to observe the lighted seatbelt and no smoking
Squawk
signs,
something random.
as well as to follow crew member instructions at all times.
Off.
During takeoff and landing,
Rocks out.
seatbelts must be secured, worn low and tight across your hips. If the
Go
seats
beacon
are
on.
equipped with a shoulder harness, it must also be secured while in your seat.
Alright.
Smoking is not allowed while the aircraft
So yeah, we're just gonna climb straight out.
or any time the no smoking sign is illuminated.
On navigation.
Smoking of
Pretty simple
cigars and
departure.
pipes is not allowed at any time.
Alright, chocks are out.
Smoking is prohibited in the lavatories at all times. Tampering with, destroying, or disabling the smoke detector in the lavatories is prohibited by federal law. In the event of an emergency, there are two
Up, let's
emergency
get the
exits
pumps.
on board this aircraft. One overwing emergency exit on the right-hand side of the cabin, and the main passenger door, located at the forward left-hand side of the cabin. To open the overwing emergency exit door, pull the handle and then
That's
pull
when
the door
press
inward
the
into
hydraulics in.
cabin. To open the main passenger door,
That's one.
raise the red handle and push the door outward. In the event of an emergency, emergency lighting will illuminate and floor path lighting will direct you to the exits. The exit locations are indicated by illuminated red signs. In the unlikely event that there is a loss of cabin pressurization, oxygen masks will automatically deploy from
Alright,
the
good
spacer
start on
units
both the
above your head.
engines.
Grasp the mask and pull down firmly. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Although the bag may not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask.
So we can go Gen 1, Gen 2. Hydraulics are set.
On the sides.
We'll get the probes. Push in the 14th stage. We'll get the probe heat and windshield heat on taxi out. Spawners set. Let's make sure our trims are set. 5.4 minutes. Go. Alright. Start taxiing.
We invite you to review the passenger briefing cards for all other safety information regarding this aircraft. All personal carry-on items should be secured for takeoff and landing. Seatbelts must be worn during
Braking,
taxi,
huh?
takeoff,
What was that?
at any time when the seatbelt sign is illuminated. To fasten the seatbelt,
Oh, I have a
place the
brake
seatbelt
axis on my
into the buckle.
roller.
If equipped with a
So
shoulder harness, secure the tab to the buckle. To tighten, pull the tab.
I use a
To
joystick. I
remove,
use a Winwing
lift the
joystick.
buckle.
But I've started using my PS4 controller,
Takeoff and landing.
which is what I used to use for Flight Sim for
Takeoff
like
and
years.
landing position.
I use it as a tiller.
Upright position.
Highly recommended, especially if you have a joystick and just hate twisting it, which I really do, especially with the Winwing Ursa Minor. It's just awkward. I vastly prefer having like a PS4 controller be my tiller.
The use of portable electronic devices is not permitted during taxi, takeoff, and landing. Once the aircraft takes off, the crew will inform you when and which types of portable electronic devices are permitted to be used.
We're just gonna go through the taxi checklist now.
Now that we've gone over the safety
Taxi checklist. Flaps, altimeter set. The radar is on. Terrain, we are in Virginia. Off briefing is complete. Alrighty, let's bug V. Signs are on, collision lights are on, probes, windshield heat, units ignition, let's go ARA. Config OK on CAS, and the landing lights are on. Alright, cool. Good to go. We'll do a static power take, or static takeoff. It is a 5,000 foot runway. The auto throttle is taken over. One, and let's go. A little aggressive there, that's okay. So, have right, at this point, we're in position. Perf, going to climb. And we're just gonna do flight level change. Start accelerating. Flaps can go up. It's gonna accelerate to B. It's engaged autopilot. Whoops. Alright. Shut off. Ignition. Some of the reversers. We're climbing. Good power. I'm also just going to reinitialize the here. I think I did it in pounds instead of kilograms. Which I use kilograms. Not because, like, I have some, you know, infatuation with the metric system. It's just I started flying in Europe so much and all around the world. Like early on when I was flight simming, I just started using kilograms when I flight sim. And changing to pounds just sounds like a pain in the ass because I'm used to just using kilos. Which doesn't help for this aircraft. Which switches it based on where the plane is registered. Pretty sure I can change it. It's probably just a configuration option. Whatever. So this is the real amount. We're also just gonna go into VNAV. So after takeoff checks, gears up, flaps are 0, that. Alright, we're all good. We're gonna release the passengers.
May we have your attention, please? You may now remove your seatbelt.
So, short flight time today, about 47 minutes in the air. I am going to start looking at approaches in Teterboro now. The preferred runway in sim is runway 6. I don't know if that's a valid landing runway. So we're going to take a look here. In fact, for the sake of the viewer, I'm going to set a view here. So we'll take a look at the arrival first. So we're so close to Teterboro, we're basically going to be flying the star all the way in. We have some altitude constraints, we have some speed restraints that we want to make sure we comply with. No special annotations that I can really see here. So first thing I'm going to do is actually look at the airport. So for runways like runway 6, we definitely take this. We have an ILS on runway 6. We also have an RNP approach. You may be asking, just pick the ILS, but sometimes I like flying goofy RNAV approaches at airports. I feel like you're not truly having fun if you're just flying ILSs all the time. I've actually flown this one before, I think. RNP. So, how do you... It's the RNAV Yankee, and nothing special. But the X-ray. Yeah, nothing really shocking to 6. So we might just go with the ILS. It's a step-down approach. Go down to 1,300. Minimums are 255 feet. This plane is auto-tuned, so we'll just let it tune the ILS and make sure it's doing that. And yeah, nothing really insane on this approach. You get down pretty early. This approach altitude is 3,000. Alright. So we're gonna do the ILS 06. We're gonna probably just do it from Cope. It's gonna verify that. Yeah, I know. Huh, okay. So we might actually want to pick... That's leads. So maybe just go direct with things. Yeah, that works. That works really nicely. In fact, we can probably just pick Malkin. We have no ATC, so I just have to figure out for myself. To really fly this on VATSIM for YouTube is this is a really fun plane on VATSIM. You can get coverage. We don't need the vector, we're just gonna go direct. I do wonder if the passengers wander around. It would be cool if they could do that. I don't know how much that would affect things, but you can see here and look at the map. Best in-flight entertainment. We're pretty much going up the entire northeast corridor here. So short cruise here, about what did I say? 40 miles of a cruise. We've already kind of briefed the approach, so we can relax till we're on the ground at this point. I might double check which runway is appropriate for Teterboro once we're a little bit closer in the descent. Still have time. So I have been meaning to make a video of the new FlyJ Sim 737. In fact, I've tried recording it a few times. But it's a plane where you truly start to understand what high workload means in the cockpit. Not to say like an Airbus or this aircraft isn't high workload. But there's a lot of technology it has, which a 737-200 doesn't. It comes with a realistic autopilot interpretation. There is an assisted mode with the plane. You can get it to do some flight level change and all that if you wanted to. However, the real autopilot doesn't have any capability to do IAS holds and I think altitude holds automatically. So even if you do like an hour like flight with it, it's still gonna end up flying the thing pretty much the whole time if you're flying it with the authentic autopilot. Which is a nice change of pace. It's almost like a giant general aviation aircraft, almost. Giant compared to a Cessna, not so giant compared to an A380 or modern 737 even. So we're already coming up on top of drop. I have path on the FMA. I actually never shut down the APU. Let's look at our fuel balancing real quick. About 200-pound imbalance. We're actually gonna work on that. That's my bad. I always make a very tiny boo-boo when flying this thing. Now in the descent. Reps are set. Set this to auto mode. Run our approach calculations. Teterboro runway 6. Let's get updated weather. Still 5 miles of visibility. Don't have wind data for some reason. Uh-oh. Oh. The tank has bounced. Let's see what X-Plane says about this. Get a map file, there we go. Gotta find Teterboro. There it is. Visibility 5 miles. It is raining. Temperature 20, 3002. And wind is light and variable. That said, in the area, wind is 030 at 11. 050 at 11. So it's... I mean, this could be true. I'll believe it. But it could also be that the wind meter, anemometer just exploded at Teterboro. So that's not what happened. I'm just kind of making shit up. So quite foggy in the USA today, according to X-Plane, and in real life, I confirmed this. The heat wave that happened, it dropped a lot of rain, at least where I live. So now there's just a fog that starts appearing when the sun goes down. Which is really cool. If anyone here watches the Cubs, watched the game, I think on July 4th, they had to do a fog delay. Not a rain delay, a fog delay. You literally could not see the outfield from home plate on the TV. Like you can't find a baseball in those conditions. They literally turned a baseball game into IFR conditions.
Please. We're approaching our destination and will be landing in a few minutes. Please place all storage compartments and tables in their fully stowed position. All portable electronic devices must be turned off. Ensure that your seats are fully upright and that all loose articles are stowed. And
So a little bit of an FPS loss as I get into the New York area, which is expected. One of the heaviest places to fly in X-Plane. Start the APU back up. Packs of transition, probably gonna auto throttle. Let's just reset that. Boy, we've lost the thrust on it. That's strange. Oh. Now we have takeoff. There we go. That was probably not the right way to do it at all, and we almost lost the aircraft, but that's fine. Go back in. I think we have a client altitude restriction here. Still about 20 minutes out from actually landing. Oh, the lighting just got a little. See? Go, let's fix itself. I don't know what that was about. We are in the precipitation layer, I presume. Can't really tell with current exploit whether it's all broken. Here we should have our external temperature. Air temperature. There it is. Well above 0. I assume it's because of the heat wave making its way over to New York. Double check the weather at Teterboro. It is raining, so what I'm going to do gonna plan for a wet runway. It is gonna give us a perf out of range. That's okay. There's actually a way to manipulate the actual angles. Actually, let's go back here. Let's try. That'll give us our wet runway. Landing distance. Let's double check. 1.92. I could have. It's gonna go dry and then have those values. Alright, just land data set. In range checklist now. Lines are on, pressurization is checked, fuel quantity balance. Pretty much balanced. Land data set, briefing's done. Flight level is set. Started, avionics are set, external lights are on. Number target is takeoff. APU is loaded and on. CAS is clear. just gonna go ahead and give ourselves the final altitude. So we're officially getting on the approach. Localizer on the set navigation. It's going to verify the course of 060. Right one. Little bumpy. Yeah, the winds have shifted. 050 at 9, 29 R7. Weather just updated. Means runway 6 is still visible. Yeah, we should be good. 050, yeah. Really bumpy down here. Unfortunately, we have no real idea what's going on because XRAD is just completely broken right now. We do have ground contact. Lost. But I think we'll be able to break out thread 1300. At this point, I'm going to start walking speed back. A little late on configuration for approach, but that's okay. So we're going to be flying at 1300 the whole way. Up 20. One dot to go. Down the gear. And we have glide slope capture. Final speed. Why did I do that? Right. Nine. Top full. Lane checklist, gears down, now steers armed, aim skid is armed, passenger signs are set. Don't need anti-ice, ignitions are on. Reversers are armed. Spoilers are set to auto. Flaps are set and the cast is clear. Alright, good planned.
1,000.
Broken out. About 4 miles, so visibility METAR is accurate. And there's the airport. At this point, we're going to disconnect. I don't see the Pappies. dip a little low so we can get on the markers. Too low though.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20,
On.
10.
Or not a great flare. But I'll take it. And I'm going to taxi signature west, I believe. Hell, let's get the announcement. Full immersion. Welcome to passengers to Teterboro.
May we have your attention, please? We're approaching our destination and will be landing in a few minutes. Please place all storage compartments and tables in their fully stowed position. All portable electronic devices must be turned off.
Welcome everybody to Teterboro Airport.
Be upright and that all loose articles are stowed. And observe the
Very fun airport to fly into and out of. If you get the chance to fly this fly out of Teterboro network, it's a good time. Trying to do a lot at once because I want to know which one's signature. I don't even think I'm taxiing the right way. Oh, I'm a little confused. Yeah, we can taxi straight ahead. Trying to find where signature west or whatever it is here is. Yeah, signature west is just right up ahead. Let's call Jenny up.
Hotstart flight support. Jenny speaking. How can we help? Understood. We'll have that ready for you. Anything else? Always a pleasure. Take care.
Might have taxied a little too far. No, we're actually perfect. So we're just gonna assume this guy's our marshaller. Kind of botched the turn. It's okay. Awful parking job. Let's try our best here. Alright, before we power off and let our passengers go, let's get a replay or attempt to. I don't know what this will do to my X-plane frame rate. So yeah, I think I got lost in the ground effect there. Had a little bit of a firm landing. Man, this thing's awesome. I love this aircraft. Frame rate kind of explodes when I'm winding. Yeah, not bad at all. Take a look at our landing rate on Atlanta. So 217 feet per minute at 1.3 Gs, so a little firm, but just about in the touchdown zone. So at this point now, we can disconnect the generators, power down the engines, disarm the reversers. Pumps can go off. Seatbelt sign go off. Go on. Chocks in. Right off to 14th stage. Should do the overhead for now.
Our ride is here. Thank you, Captain. Always such a pleasure flying with you. Have a nice rest of your day.
Alright, taxi lights off. It's set. Actually shut off now. Stow, generators are off and shut down. Let's go standby on TPS. Shut off AC/DC utility. Shocks are installed. Turn the hydraulic pumps off or lifted. Or sorry, extended. And we'll accomplish the rest once we do that. And let the passengers deboard first. But it's a good flight. It was interesting flying into somewhat IFR conditions again. I haven't done that in a while. Partially because X-Plane's weather is just broken. I've said that like 3 times, but it does bother me that much. I think this should be a higher priority fix than they're treating it, but I'm not Laminar, and I fully understand that they have a process that they have to go through. Our pins are on. Passengers are deboard.
Nose
Up here.
door.
Shut down the airplane.
Nose door.
Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this flight. Next time I'm probably going to fly something else. Though I highly recommend this jet. This is a really fun airplane to fly and learn. It's different from flying an airliner. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.